Hello YouTube. Thought I'd do a quick video here. The other day, and I did a video about this past summer. My SWRs were high. I ended up finding out my barrel connector got water in it, moisture. I did a video about that. I cleaned it up. Now, when I say I cleaned it up, I sprayed alcohol. I blew it out with the air compressor. I used contact cleaner. I use all the ways of cleaning connector. I let it air dry in the sun for a couple days. I put it back on there. I let the other end of the connectors dry also. They're on the coax. I dry them off, use contact cleaner, spray it off, wipe them down, let them dry in the sun. And I thought, okay, put it back together. SWRs were good. Well, the other day, and I do have dielectric grease, but the grease that I have, I don't think it's rated for RF or radio frequency. I'm sure there's probably a difference. But the dielectric grease that I have here is meant for like power wires, like, on a vehicle, the connectors on a vehicle. So I didn't put no type of grease in the connector. I probably should have went on Google quick and looked it up and got something. I'm sure there's dielectric grease out there that are for RF that would, prevent corrosion. But I didn't do that because I thought, hey, I let it dry really well. Anyway, the other day I'm doing some experimenting, doing some testing, and I noticed my repeater just does not have the range like it did before. So I come back, hook up the Nano VNA. Sure enough, man, SWRs are through the roof, over 10. So right away I went right back to that barrel connector, took it apart. There was no moisture. There was no water. It was completely dry. And I started looking at it closely, and I noticed a little bit of corrosion. So I took off the connector. I grabbed a brand new barrel connector, put it on there. SWRs were fine. So, I guess without having the dielectric grease may have prevented this. Maybe perhaps just do a new connector and be done with it. I'm not sure why it corroded after I cleaned it so well. But I want to show you here. This is the barrel connector. This is the connector that I have here that has issues. Let's go to the microscope, and you can see here. If you look down in there, you can see. I'm going to try to show you this. See how it's white. Now I could probably clean this out with a Dremel tool and probably be okay, but you can see it right there. You can see on the side there in the center conductor, you can definitely see the corrosion. Okay, no matter how small it is, when you're dealing with RF, it's going to make a big difference. Let's check the other side. The other side also, you can see it. So yeah, so there you go. But I probably can save this and clean it out with a Dremel tool real well. So we'll see what I can come up with. But that brought me to the next point here, and this is what happened when I did that. How bad my SWRs dropped. If you look at this chart here, and this is a 4-watt. They're using a 4-watt transmitter. And if you get to, down here to 1.5, you're 3.84. Well, I was 10, so I was only getting 1.32. Now, mind you, my repeater, puts out more than 4 watts. It puts out like 6. But the point being is, it drops pretty, drastically when you get to that high SWR. So, even if you go to, like I say, 1.5, you get 3 which ain't terrible. That's not that big. No, that's not bad. But you get up to 2, you're starting to get down. You're starting to, really start to, see, it starts to drop. So I was only, getting approximately, maybe a couple watts, if that, at the end of my coax going into the antenna. So that's why my range was affected. But, the thing of it is, no matter how well you clean it, maybe perhaps just replace it. Maybe perhaps get some special dielectric grease that's meant for RF. Check into that. Maybe just put a new one on. I had a new one here. I should have just switched it, but I'll clean this one up. It should be fine. So there you have it. It didn't hurt the repeater. Repeater is fine. I rechecked the wattage. It's like it's supposed to be. I think some of these new repeaters, the power output gets turned down when it detects higher SWRs. I can't say that for sure on my repeater, but I know some radios do have that feature. So, anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick video, kind of show you it does not take much corrosion to really affect your SWR. So, double check your connectors, put new ones on, reseal it, go through it really well. Luckily for me, I caught it before it got real cold, and I'm not out there when it's 20 below trying to fix this. So, but double check everything, and that should help you prevent any problems like I've had. So, any questions or comments, please post them down below. Please subscribe. Thank you, and have yourself a good day.